viewers, my name is MOUAU, the PRO of SSANU MOUAU. This is a new innovation to tell our members that even when you are not in the meeting, you will be able to get the details of what happened in the meeting. We call it digital PRO in Michael Okpara University. Please, we urge you to subscribe in this channel and get ready for all the happenings in the union. Thank you and God bless you.
Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. They have taken unto millions that they never try to end, but without a brain and muscle, not a single we could talk. We can break their haughty powers, gain a freedom one way, that the union makes us strong. Solidarity, solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. In our hands is placed a power greater than the hundredfold, greater than the might of armies, magnified a millionfold. We can bring to bear a new world from the ashes of the old, for the union makes us strong. Solidarity, solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. There is victory for us. There is victory for us in the struggle for our members. There is victory for us. Forward, never backwards, never. In the struggle for our member, there is victory. Soweto, in Africa. Soweto, in Africa. Africa. Soweto, Africa. Soweto. Aluta, continua. Aluta, continua. Victoria, Asata. Great SSANU. Great. Thank you very much, Archival Comrade Christian Eko, for this wonderful solidarity song render. Thank you very much. Please, once more, I want us to be on our feet to observe a minute silence for few of our members who has dropped off while we are still on this struggle. We remember Comrade Chinyere Ezechi of the admissions. We also remember one of the latest, Comrade Nkechi Anyanwu of Dura. Let's have a minute silence for them. And also Comrade Edoziem Coach. May the soul of the faithfully departed rest in perfect peace. Great SSANU. Greatest SSANU. I want to welcome us once more to the Congress of SSANU today. I'm very happy to see us, at least to see this population. I know it's not easy. The economy is seriously biting. We can no longer
deceive ourselves. For most of us who have been doing their best to be in their offices and perform their duties, I thank you for doing that. While you are doing it for yourself, you are also doing it to promote the name of the union. Also, I want to encourage some of us who are not yet resumed to resume. At least I think the piper is now dropping small while we are waiting for the arrears of our salary. I sincerely welcome each and every one of us to this August meeting. It's very important that we are here. I know we have some of us also who presume what we are doing here is to antagonize anybody. We also welcome some of us who might be spying our activities. Let me say it clean and clear. SSANU is a union recognized here in Nigeria by labor and internationally. This is not a secret court. It's a place where we come, we air our view, and we take decision and pursue our decision. And if you have gone through the solidarity song, line by line, it's always encouraging us to embrace the union, because the union makes us strong. Without the union, probably whatever we are receiving today as our salaries might not be. And without the union, management and the government, in their own bid, will continue to trample on our rights and whatever belongs to us. On this, I want to welcome us once again and encourage us to be here with a clean mind, bear no grudges. When you're voicing your feelings, as for me, I give everybody opportunity to voice his or her feelings. You be respectful. Apart from the management we have here, all of us are not mates. We have elderly ones. Even if we cannot recognize their positions, let us see the gray hairs on their head. And we also pray that the elderly ones will not put the younger ones into a very tight corner. Thank you very much. The major reason why we are here is to look at the issues we are having with our promotion in Michael Okpara University of Agriculture, Mudike. This problem is becoming a fraternal problem. Previous administrations have failed in their bid to make sure that our staff strength receive their promotions as at when due. I'll prefer to go a little memory lane to make sure that all of us will be on the same page. The issue of promotions and where we are today started when SSANU as a union NASU as a union, and NAT also as a union of the non-teaching staff. That's when we have Jack 3. Having appraised the way management have been managing our promotion issues, I wouldn't want to say the insensitive way management manages our promotion issues. But we appraised it at our individual unions. We came together as Jack 3, the Jack of NASU, SSANU, and NAT, and took a decision that the condition of service of Michael Okwa University of Agriculture Mulike stipulated clearly a timeline for the initiation, commencement of appraisal, and conclusion of promotion. And based on that, the Chapter 3 also looked at the losses our members have been incurring as a result of these delays in managing our promotions. And we took a decision and a stand that peradventure management fails to abide and align its activity within the time range, that promotional year or that promotion exam for that year, we will not write it any longer. Because it is not the duty of the unions to initiate appraisal. It is not the duty of the unions to administer upper funds. The duty of the unions, the members of the union, is to receive these upper funds through our various units, fill them and return them, which we have been doing. At that meeting, where that resolution was taken, the Jack of 3 also agreed that management should be communicated appropriately. And Jack did that, and management acknowledged the receipt of that communication. And since that time, to be frank, most of us have been here. Nothing has changed. Instead, the conditions of our appraisals and our promotions are becoming worse. And we want to read some of the memo, some of the appeals we have been making to management, even ever before I was elected. But unfortunately, all the efforts of the unions have not been recognized. Instead, anytime the unions pushed further for management to perform their duties, the management will see the union as as not being friendly. Let me bring it to our notice that the promotion we are talking about is our due. We are not begging management to promote us. This is what is due to us. And before God and man, if peradventure you're heading any institution of this nature, be you who, even at our little unit sectors and segments, you don't take issues concerning staff welfare as a priority. The possibility of having a friendly working environment is zero. It's just sure. But because of our nature here, because of our nature and our attitude around this side of the country, I hope the spies are listening to me. Please quote me and quote me clearly. Because of our peaceful attitude, because we believe we can accommodate, because we believe we can keep on managing. The past management and the present management seems to be taking advantage of our peaceful nature. When you look at our faces, you will notice that nobody is happy. If you are happy, I am not happy. I wouldn't want to bore us more. Let me go through some of the memo we have written concerning appraisals. We have this one of 28 September 2021. It reads, Joint Action Committee, JAC of SSANU and NASU MOUAU branch. The Vice Chancellor, MOUAU, Umudikisa. Subject, review of JAC MOUAU demands. At its meeting held on 27 September 2021, and in view of members' restiveness as it concerns the welfare of our members, JAC executive of NASU and SSANU met and reviewed their demands from the management with regards to series of letters written. JAC wished to acknowledge the following. 1. Conclusion of conversion letters to our members who passed with effect from 1st October 2020. Correction and conversion upgrading date for previous conversion exercises with effect from 1st October 2015 and 2016 respectively. Provision of drugs at the University Health Service Department. Commencement of 2020-2021 appraisal exercise. However, JAC wished to observe that some of our demands are still outstanding and inconclusive, which includes, among others, 1. Non-payment of promotion arrears with effect from 2015 to 2020 as approved by Council. Inconclusive appraisal exercise of 2019-2020 academic section. Conclusion of the ongoing review of condition of service. Non-payment of overtime allowance to our deserving members. Conclusion of 2020-2021 appraisal exercise to avoid arrears in view of the foregoing. JAC wished to demand for timely conclusion of the above outstanding issues as our members are becoming too restive. Accept the assurances of our esteemed regards. Signed, the JAC signatories. This is another one, dated 24th March 2022. Joint Action Committee of NASU and SSANU Michael Okwa University of Agriculture Mudike branch. The Vice Chancellor, Michael Okwa University of Agriculture Mudike, sir, Reissuance of 21-day ultimatum. Recall our letter on the above subject dated 21st February 2022 and our reiteration during the meeting of 25th February 2022 that the subject matter still stands. Sequent to the above was your promise to get back to Jack leadership within 2 weeks from the date of our meeting, which by every calculation has expired since 17th of March 2022. We wish to know that while the union seeks to find every possible peaceful resolution towards the agitation of our members, that the university management do not only relegate our efforts to the background, but also do not wish us to be partners in progress with them. For the benefit of that, the demand made by the union via our letter dated 24 January 2022 and other entreaties made thereafter are yet to be fulfilled by management. We have observed with dismay the nonchalant stand, even in the face of authority, that you see no use for our services, especially where the condition of service is clear. Note 2021-2022 appraisal exercise should commence in April 2022. Having failed to heed our entreaties and have not also fulfilled your promise as made during the meeting held on 25th February 2022, we cannot but call to effect our resolve as contained in our letter dated 21st February 2022. Accept the assurances of Jack leadership, esteemed regards. Sign the signatories. This other one is a joint action committee, Jack of SSANU and SSANU Michael Okwa, Investor of Agriculture Mudike, 21st February 2022, the Vice Chancellor Michael Okwa, Investor of Agriculture Mudike, sir, issuance of a 21-day ultimatum. Reference to our letter of 24th January 2022, caption notice of a 5-day warning strike. The Joint Action Committee, Jack of SSANU and SSANU Michael Okwa, Investor of Agriculture Mudike, has observed with total dismay the failure of the university management to attend to any of our demands that made the unions embark on a 5-day warning strike that ended on Monday, the 31st of January 2022. In pursuance of these demands, as listed in the aforementioned letter thereof, and in line with the Trade Union Act of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as it relates to industrial actions, Jack of SSANU and NASU is constrained to issue the university management with a 21-day ultimatum to meet her demands, failure which will leave Jack with no other choice than to embark on an indefinite strike without further notice or any delay. We pray our notice meets you in good faith. Accept the assurances of Jack, esteemed regards. Sign the signatories. Joint Action Committee, Jack of NASU and SSANU, Michael Okwa, Investor of Agriculture Mudike, date 9th July 2021. The Vice Chancellor Michael Okwa, Investor of Agriculture Mudike, sir, immediate implementation of council decisions. Immediate implementation of council decisions reached with Jack at each meeting held on 5th December 2020. Recall the letter of Jack written to you over 2 months ago requesting for audience with university management to discuss pressing issues bordering on the welfare of our members, especially decisions and approvals arising from the meeting between council and Jack held on 5th December 2020. And subsequent recommendations of Council Implementation Committee. It is regrettably to state that in spite of several entreaties by the union executives to hold this meeting, management has not deemed it necessary to meet with them in this regard. It has down on the union leadership that management is not willing to hold a meeting with a view to addressing the welfare needs and concerns of our members. Hence, the need for this letter. For the avoidance of doubt, the Council Decision and Implementation Committee recommendation.
Good day all. My name is John G.K. Samuel, the Assistant Secretary of SSANU, Michael Okwa, Investor of Agriculture, Udike. Please, I urge you people to subscribe to this new platform we have just introduced, SSANU YouTube TV. The aim of this YouTube TV is to enable all our members to get information from the source. It's not immediately after our meeting, we have to post all that was done in the meeting at the YouTube TV. So we urge you to subscribe to the YouTube TV so that you get the first-hand information from whatever we discuss during our meeting, not to be fed with lies, and unconfirmed story. This was initiated by our PRO, Mr. MOUAU. So we urge people to subscribe. Thank you very much.
Of other institutions commenced their appraisals and concluded and have issued promotion letters. We have brothers and sisters here and there. Call them and confirm whether I'm lying. Call them and confirm whether I am lying. Why is our own case different? It's quite a pity. Gentlemen and ladies, we have a suspended strike. I'm just reminding us. We have a suspended strike, which we can assume dust and do the needful. But that aside, I want to tell us that whatever decision we are here to take today will come from you. I am only here as a leader to implement and enforce whatever decision we take here concerning our promotions. We are here today to treat promotions. We are not talking any other, we are not discussing any other thing. Let me also remind us that yesterday when we are holding our ESCO meeting in preparation for this particular meeting today, we received a circular calling for promotion exams from 11th. I don't know why. I don't know why management is afraid of the union. But the management don't want to do the right things. This circular just came up. That 2019. Who has that circular? Can we read it? Let me read. My Local University of Agriculture, Mudika, Office of the Registrar, internal memo from acting registrar to staff awaiting promotion interview. Date 4th October 2022. Notice of schedule of 2019, 2020, 2020, 2021 promotion interview. Staff are aware that 2019, 2020, and 2020, 2021 sparks promotions subject to interview are outstanding. It is my pleasure to announce the approval of the Vice Chancellor for the outstanding promotion subject to interview to hold as follows. Date, Tuesday, 11th October 2022, time 12 to 3 p.m. Mode, CBT. Venue, MOUAU E-Test Center. Please, staff are reminded that they should be at the examination venue at least 1 hour before the examination for identification and other formalities. Thank you. Signed, Mr. P.C. MOUAU, acting registrar. This particular circular is talking about 2019-2020 promotion exam. This is the same promotion year that council has directed should be and concluded immediately. This is the same year that council have instructed and directed that do away with this promotion year. Having acknowledged that the federal government is not ready to pay the backlog of arrears. And come to think of it, the 2021-2022 appraisal was not even mentioned here.
It's there 2 years first.
2021-2022, it's not here at all. Nobody mentioned it here. And as at 1st October 2022, we have joined 2022-2023 appraisal year. And let me still remind you that as it stands, 2021-2022 appraisal year, the upper form have not even been distributed. Management will always, on the 27th of March, 28th of March, when we had a meeting with management, I personally reminded them that now that we are on strike, won't it be possible for us to distribute appraisal forms so that our members will be able to feel? What they answered us was that here you are on strike. How do you think you can get to your members? I said, they are my members, I can get to them. Knowing fully well that the strike was less than 24 hours and our members are still hanging around. Why would we get them? Some of us stayed here till about six weeks and confirmed that the strike is for sure a strike before we left for various villages and towns. SSANU. So please, why I've gone this deep is because I want all of us to be on the same page. I am aware that there's a very big management tool within us that have been telling people that your leaders are deceiving you. And I'm very much sure that having read few of these documents, especially this extract of December 5th, you are now convinced that your union leaders are not deceiving you, but that your union leaders are insisting that management should implement the directives of council that employed all of us. That is what your union leaders are saying. That is what the stand of Jack remains, except you are going to change them now. But let me still inform us. Before I will give this information, I want to read some pages from the condition of service. This is our Bible. This is our constitution. This is the bylaw that guides us here. Management, from my own observation, always resort to this whenever there is a gross misconduct amongst us. And Jack and SSANU is now insisting that management must consult the contents of this now. That is what Jack and SSANU is saying. Let me read. Okay. This is page 16 of this condition of service. 4.2, and the title is Procedure for Appraisal for Confirmation of Appointment / Promotion. Let me read the II of it. And it says thus: all appraisal exercises shall be strictly conducted so that they are completed according to the following timetable. I know all of us have this. Go home and you see it. Page 16.
4.2 II.
A. The following timetables is stipulated as follows. A. Departmental / unit appraisal to be completed not later than 30th April. Not later than 30th April of every promotional year. B. College appraisals to be completed no later than 30th May of every appraisal year. C. University appraisal to be completed not later than 30th June of every appraisal year. I didn't write this. I'm not the author. Now, it says, now, 4.3 says promotions. Staff may be promoted to the next higher post in the career if A. The various committees approve the recommendations made on his or her behalf based on the appraisal exercise. B. He or she has been in his or her present post for at least 3 years. Some of us are up to 6 years.
Yes, I am.
Some of us are up to 6 years. See, the effective date of promotion in every year is 1st October of that year. The effective date of promotion in every year is 1st October. Let me still read out page 32 of the Constitution, of our Constitution. Don't think I'll be making a mistake if I call it our Constitution. Promotion interview for senior non-teaching staff. This is page 32, 4.14. Senior professional, administrative and technical staff moving to Contis 9 and above shall undergo promotion interview. And the mode of such interview shall be determined by council. Greater SSANU. I am happy that all these are unfolding before you. Let me come again so that it can sink. And anytime anybody is telling you that your leaders are deceiving you, you tell that person to go behind you. It says 1. Senior professional, administrative and technical staff moving to Contis 9 and above shall undergo promotion interview, and the mode of such promotion shall be determined by council. And here now, I want to tell you that the promotion of 2019-2020 has already been determined by council. It has been determined. Then why are we fighting over it? Is anybody paying for his pocket? Is anybody paying for his pocket? All of us are buying from the same market. Then why are we suffering ourselves? Great SSANU. Greatest SSANU. Greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest SSANU. The ball is on the court. I've spoken enough. And Okay. Sorry, I'm missing something. Can we listen?
Yes.
Are we here? part of that 4.14 says, the interview and the appraisal shall run concurrently. They shall carry a score of 50% each, and the candidate should have an average of 70% to be promoted. Concurrently. We know what concurrently means. Side by side, at the same time. Is it not what it means? Has it happened this way? And we have been accommodating them. Finally, let me inform us, because I'm representing you. If I attend any meeting with management and discuss with them without coming to report to you, it means I'm concealing information. And it's not good of any good leader. At one of the meetings Jack held with management, I humbly suggested to management that having identified the areas we are having conflicts, especially as it violates the provisions of the condition of service, I humbly advised and suggested that, and not advised, because leadership. I humbly suggested to management that since Jack has never on any day told you that we will not write exam, and that has been our stand. We have not told management that we will not write exam. We will write promotional exam for any year within which the exams falls in between 1st of October and 30th of September. That is our stand. That since this is where we are having conflicts, I suggested to management, why not quickly and hurriedly, like management released this memo yesterday, because they perceived and got information that this Congress is going to go today. They hurriedly presented this. Why not hurriedly present an examination in between 1st of October and 30th of September? Hurriedly, as usual, conduct the exams, keep the results. Hurriedly conduct the exams and keep the results, so that at the time you finish your activities, our welfare doesn't matter. By the time you deal with the activities that matters more and most in the university, then you can, by that time, it might be another year or 3 years, you can go to your archives and pick the results of that year and combine them with the appraisal. We will not be having conflicts. This was my advice. Unfortunately, I don't know if it was carried, because had it been, it was carried, we would have within that strike period had one of these exams. And God knows I would have consulted our members, all of us sitting down here, to come and write. If that promotion exam is for 2021-2022, the correct one would have written it. We will not say no. Our problems is for the belated ones. Fellow comrades, hello. At this juncture, I want to retire to my seat and allow us and some of my ESCO members to comment, to add a little to what I have said. Thank you very much. Let me call on the secretary to say something.
Great SSANU. Greatest SSANU. I know you've had much, and I won't bore you. I will only give you snippets of what we have done and what you have. You consult it and now know who is telling you the truth. 1, He has mentioned to you places you will go and read in our condition of service. Please, page 16 of that page of the Constitution, page 32 and 33. Please read it very well. They are all in section 4 based on appraisal and promotion. Read it and study it very well. Especially keywords. I give kudos to whoever, and I know that some of them are here, who participated in writing this document. I see our NELED director here. I am sure he's among those who wrote this. Keywords that they use. The words, let me mention, concurrently, strictly, are in this document. But some of us who are eggheads, they know they have studied much, yet I don't think they read the document. God will help us. The letter you people saw, that I saw too yesterday evening after the close of work, stated those awaiting promotional interview. Please, those in 2021, 2022, are you awaiting promotional interviews? No. In the body, were you captured? No. So we will now wait again 3 years after. We will start writing another letter. Start telling us for you to come and go and write. This is a management that has me and you in mind. It is the union that is fighting you, lying to you. They mentioned 2019-2020 that council, a document that they know, they are members of council, has determined. But they didn't mention the one we wrote to them just on the 27th. The letter dated 27th September, telling them, CO, by 30th September, this one will be belated. We'll be asking you to do this one. No. Don't call us and say we didn't ask you to do it. Oh. They ignored that one and ignored it in the one that they are telling you to come and write on the 11th. Let me mention to you, before then, we wrote them a letter on the 8th of September. It was a bundle. It was a bundle. By the grace of God, we will try and give you snippets of it and put it at least on the internet so that it's not we, because we might be reading something else. So you will read by yourself. We will scan it and put it. We will show you the ones also giving council documents, not the one, the people who have employed me and you. On the 5th of December, 2020. If they had done that one, let me tell you that council, in their own wisdom, on that day, formed an implementation committee. Now, because let me ask. If I ask you to please close this door, and in this meeting, I now said, this person should please be a committee to ensure that the doors are closed. Please, what did I ask the committee to do? To make sure it's closed. The committee came out with a report. Some of the committee members are here seated down. If I'm lying, let them say that I'm lying. The committee, council committee on implementation of agreed matters of JAC, also gave them a deadline. 3 weeks from the date, from 20th January 2021. I beg, calculate. 3 weeks from 20th January 2021 is what? No, it's 11th. It's 11th October. These are documents. We will also, by God's grace, give it to you. You will read. When you read our own, don't take us for the word. Go to management, because the Freedom of Information Bill gives you and I a right to demand for information. Go to the registry, who is the repository of records, and ask them for that same document so that you will know whether we are the ones that are lying or whether it's the same thing that they have. You have the right to ask for those documents. Don't rely on the one we have. Did you know that council, what they stated, why they gave the doctrine of necessity, why they say commence and conclude 2019 and 2020 promotional exercise, they stated the word in catch. To avoid the instance of promotional arrears. If they had done that one, 2020, 2021, 2021, 2022, I don't think it will be a matter. But they didn't do it. They told you, it's the union that is telling you not to write. Let me inform you that amongst us, there are members, our own members, that they have brought over. And those people might even speak to you, telling you why you must go and write. I won't blame them, or it's their own right. Just like you people said, we have collected money in Abuja. I am sure they have collected money in here. So they will tell you, and we'll allow them to talk. They will tell you why you must go and write, but they won't tell you that there are people who are missing, and that there are people who they have said no matter what you write, you will fail it, and when you fail it, they will tell you, you wrote the exam, you failed now. Do you have the results? So it is your decision. Our own is to do whatever Congress says. If you say you want, at the instance, like we told people not to come during the strike because management said they will not pay. Some people say, hey, it's our institution. They came to work. Then the management that had our interest paid them. Guess how much? 400 naira. Some of them did not even get anything. Then I started coming. Secretary, I know you told me not to come, but won't you do anything about this money they paid us? I said, we warned you now. We are warning you again. We are not saying don't take any decision. We are saying read the documents and know the facts. Know the facts before you take any decision, so that you won't say we are the one place. I won't call you like I said. I will give everybody ample opportunity to talk as much as time permits us. But I'm just giving you this document that you should know. Go and read these documents, and at the end, you will know whether it's the union or it's the other side that is telling the truth. Let other people be able to sleep. Thank you. I remain your humble servant.
Thank you very much, the scribe. Let me allow the treasurer, Kenkenyi Kizis, to also make his own comments. All of us will talk. We are here for a serious business that engulfs our future. It's not a laughing stock, but we can still laugh over it. It's a serious business. As for me, I've seriously digested what is going on. This is a serious attempt to strangulate our career growth. It's a serious attempt. It's a practical attempt to strangulate our career growth. I don't know, probably people are not happy that in less than 45 years, some of us will be deputy bosses and deputy registrars. Probably this is the problem. But one thing before any individual's pocket. IPs is not good, IPs is not good, IPs is not good, IPs is bad. God has used IPs to do one thing for us in the university system, so I must be frank. IPs is very bad. But peradventure, our salaries are being paid from the local sources. By now, what will be happening? To God be the glory. Please let me allow the treasurer to speak.
Great SSANU. Great SSANU. Greatest MOUAU workers. Standing on existing protocol, I want to sincerely thank my chairman for the marathon explanation he has given to us. Please don't feel that we are wasting your time, because this very important meeting is as important as the life of SSANU and NASU in this institution. We are not fighting management. I want to point that thing out. We are not fighting management. We are not rubbing shoulder with management. But we want management to do the right thing by heeding to the decision taken by governing council and follow strictly the condition of service in conducting appraisal and promotion. That is what we are saying. In fact, the decision of this house today we either make SSANU great again or mar SSANU in this institution. I want to be blunt with you. The decision of this house today will either make SSANU that great we claim we are or mar SSANU in this institution. I am perceiving monumental wickedness, very colossal wickedness. If somebody, hello, it is purely wickedness. That is the way I see it. And please, let us, we are all Christians. Don't use your position because you are privileged to be somewhere. Don't use it to victimize or maltreat another person. God is in heaven watching our actions. Continue. Time has gone when personnel fund is given to universities to pay salaries. Our salaries come direct from IPs. If it will be done, we'll be saying, okay, maybe they don't want our wage bill to be high. But this time around, IPs, federal government is paying us direct. Why is it that management should go as far as derailing from the decision of the council simply because they know if they implement it, 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira will enter our pocket? I want to assure us, you will not regret electing this crop of leaders. The reason why we have written to management consecutive 3 times, soliciting for sincere interface between management and ESCO. Let's come together. What is that problem? Let us discuss. And they have ignored it. The response they gave is saying that Jack wants to generate conflict. Jack wants to cause confusion and give a dog a bad name in order to hunt it. That is the response to management. When we requested for sincere interface, let's come together now. If we are at the wrong time, management will tell us that we are doing the wrong thing, but they know we are doing the right thing. That is why they have been avoiding meeting with us. And remember, when they elected all of us on 15th March, we did not just come from sky. I believe you know we can do something. And that is why you gave us that mandate to represent you. And we are speaking because you have given us that authority. Who am I? But they look at us as young workers who are with learning leadership. Small young men. That is the problem the challenge we are having. It is not only this promotion issue. We have discovered a lot of things and we are seriously working, picking them one after the other. Now, for information, those that have been given promotion letters, we make consultations. We ask other universities. University of Nigeria is a pioneer university. If they gave you employment today, no matter the grade level, step 3, your start mate, senior staff. If they gave you promotion from 7 to 8, step 3. From 9 to 11, step 3. We came back. Hello. We came back to this place and we politely engaged them in discussion. Now, this is what is happening in other institutions. Why should our own be different? We presented facts and documents. We don't make blind arguments. That is what, if you want to say something, we say it, we give you the path to buttress it. And at least we have to thank our boss. For now, the situation is Step 2. Step 2. So if you have collected, maybe you have been promoted from level 7 to 8, and you are placed on level 1. Sorry, step 1. It is error. Go back and let them change it. No promotion henceforth in this school. Should read step 1. The extract of hello, Great SSANU. The extract of this council decision, a lot of things are there which we are dialoguing with management for the welfare of our members. But why we are only talking on promotion today is that one is the most pressing one. When we are handed over, you see, I took my time to read some of the documents, memos written by the past administration on this particular promotion issue. Letter had been written to management 24th January 2022. We have not been on board there. 21st February 2022. We came on board on 15th March. Since we came on board, we have written memo still on this issue. 7th July 2022, 8th September 2022, 27th September 2022. Still requesting management, let's sit and discuss. And they have not obliged us that chance. And the past that EXO has taken a stand that their stand is workers of MOUAU who are from grade level 8 to 9 will only write promotion exam if it comes within the range. That is the decision the previous judge took and handed over to us. From the document, we studied the document before we start where they stopped. Nobody should write exam that is belated. We even went through the strike and asked the acting registrar, please, can you allow, we asked of other universities, just as our chairman said, can you allow us commence appraisal of 2021, 2022? He said, how can we get our members? But they are using our members to do some sensitive job in the office. During that time, we said even if it is online, some universities have started online appraisal form, filling the online. Now, since the money is not coming from university purse, it's from federal government. That's why I said monumental wickedness. Why are they not allowing these things to go? And I want us to look at it very critically. If we just mess ourselves up, sorry for using that word, this union will have problem. What we are fighting is a just cause. Let's stand by that decision. And I want to seriously appeal for some of our members who are sabotaging the effort of the union. It's not good. Why ASU looks like a secret court or that they are the best? It's because they enjoy serious loyalty from their members. They are very resolute. Any cause they say they are see, anytime we declare strike, you accept these young men and others to come and do monitoring, chasing people around. How many times have you seen ASU members going to colleges looking for lecturers who are teaching? The way we keep our beds, so the way we make our beds, so rely on it. Let us take ourselves serious. Let us take ourselves as responsible comrades. If the union has taken the decision that this is what we are going to do, as long as you are a member of that union, that decision is binding on you. Please, whatever decision this house takes, go through. Don't look at your own. The circle is now completed. There is no senior staff here that will not be saying they don't want us to go and write exam because they are not involved. Every senior staff is involved because the last promotion is 2018-2019, which is due by 30th September. This year, which is already over. So the cycle is completed. It is something that is affecting all of us. And the moment we get this thing right, we will get other routes we are pursuing. We will get it correctly. But the moment we meet this step, we will continue to miss those ones that we are still pursuing. Please, I want to sincerely plead for your support. We are not here on our own. That support you gave to us by electing us to represent you, continue to give us that support because we are not going to disappoint you. We are not going to fight management, but we tell them this is a educated environment. Even if you go to Motor Park, where Amoro are loading buses, they follow order. Yes. They do booking. This bus has to know before this other one. Why can't institution like university can't follow order? Which this is guideline. Why can't they follow it? We have exploited every means. We went informal. It is our right, but we went begging. We have begged. We have done a lot of things. So why we say we should take this time to explain to members? Some people have started saying they have compromised. Jack have compromised. Some are saying it is a personal progression, a career progression. If they don't want us, I'll go and write my own. If you are writing your own, are you writing as who? When you say you're a member of SSANU. This thing is collective effort. This is union. SSANU is a trade union. It's not a political party. We don't come here and say, do this thing because we want you to do it. Simply do what you... Are we the one that wrote this condition of service? There is another serious issue that is breeding. There is the constituted committee to review this. They have told us that they have concluded without our input. And that is another thing. I said there are a lot of things. But why we are discussing only promotion is because that is the most pressing need one. But we are not relenting. If management, I don't know why people should not learn from past experience and past mistakes. It is a simple thing. If management should do according to what the governing council has said and what is contained in this, we don't have any room to quarrel with them. We are not asking for anything. That little thing that is due for us. Promotion, when you do that, there is that motivation for service delivery. People will come to work with joy. But when you are denied this, as if somebody that's supposed to go to promotion 2019, 2020, and is retiring by 2021, and we are asking the person to come and write exam today from home. I want us to reason like educated people. I want us to reason logically. During that strike, they were calling that we should allow workers to come for people that are retiring in the service. We asked them, retiring. What of if those people are among the people that we have denied their promotion? They're supposed to quit, maybe on level 11, and they were on 9, and they are retiring by 9. Is it a good thing? And unfortunately, some of our colleagues seated here.
Greatest SSANU. Of the greatest SSANU. Well, first of all, let me thank our leaders. My name is Stek Ogugwa CC. Let me thank our leaders for their doggedness and for their resistance to ensuring that what is right is being done. One thing I'm happy about is that all of us are involved. If they compromise today, tomorrow it will affect them, for sure. Even today, because I know, at least the same time, we all go to promotion and the same thing, maybe to the same level. Let me start by saying that I am due for the second promotion this year. And I've not gotten the first one. I'm supposed to go to 11 this year. I'm not even gotten 9. But I am not perturbed about it. Reason being that OGN what I will hear one that can get ye go to Indian what a double, what I can actually now. It's for sure. You hear me I was opportune to attend the MOUAU praise yesterday. Don't crucify me. But what they preached that yesterday is that it's time for judgment. That we Christians should not be afraid of judging. And we should not say that because the Bible says that we should not judge because we ought not to be judged. That we should stand and judge. Condemn what is evil and say that it is evil. That is what they were preached yesterday. And everybody was here. Our management, all of them were there. And I was here looking at them face to face. So please, it is time to judge. Is this treatment fair? Answer no. Why
are we being treated like this? Let us study it like that way. Why are we being treated like this? Let me give you one more bombshell. The last promotion areas I got is 12,000 naira. Percentage 12,000 naira. Upon all the areas, I got only 12,000 naira. 3 months from IPIS, or what is it called? IPs. Only 3 months. And I asked, where is this? What's it? I asked, any day. I asked any day, what about the others? He said he doesn't know. When are we going to be paid? He doesn't know. That it is not only me, that it involves everybody. And I left. Please, how long shall we continue in this perpetual maltreatment and that's in fact, it is what we call ourselves that we answer. Let me say it clearly, please. Let me say it clearly. This exam they are calling us has expired in as much as I'm concerned. In fact, I didn't read that memo very well because I thought it's this present 2021-22. And that's why I'm even here. I said I will support that we go and write it. But in as much as it's 2 promotions that is behind, that is already there. In fact, that is even concluded spiritually. We are not going to write it. We are not going to write it. And if the clearing warning strike will change the scenario, I also opt for that. I arrest my case.
Great SSANU. Silence, please. My name is Akshayo. I'm from Internal Audit. The truth is that.
Sorry, sir. Great SSANU. Please let us listen to him. He has the flow.
As I was saying, the truth is that I must be sincere with you. I've never been this convinced in this struggle of promotion until I saw all these correspondences. I've never been this convinced in this struggle until I got all this analysis this afternoon. It became very, very clear to me that there is a conspiracy to bring everybody down. I began to sense the level of wickedness that is being penetrated on staff. Maybe because of 1 or 2 persons that we are not happy with. It took my mind back to what my auntie told me when I got job here. She told me that you have to be very, very careful in civil service. I came from the private sector. That they don't forgive. And any mistake you make, they will punish you for it. And many years after, that there are people that the mistake they made the first day they started work is the punishment they are suffering in retirement. That I should be very, very careful. In most times that it may not be your own mistake, but the mistake of somebody that is close to you. And I am seeing that wickedness now. It is very, very clear that the delay in promotion is a grand plan. And until we rise up to say no, this thing will continue. It may affect our own children. It may affect somebody that is close to you. It may even affect somebody. Okay, look at, I have couple that are working here. The same level. They are due for promotion next year. They have not gotten the previous grade. We are buying from the same market. The children are in the same school. But these people, what pains me more is that people that are responsible for our problem are not expecting any other promotion. They are already earning their highest salary. They are at the bar. They have nothing to lose.
pension. Now, if you are to retire tomorrow or next year, and you're supposed to retire at level, let's say 14, and your last promotion was level 9, because they have not allowed you to move to level 14 or level 12 or whatever, you are going to retire on the pension of your last promotion. You are going to be losing hundreds of thousands until you leave this world. This is wickedness. We have to rise up and say, no, this has to stop today. Since they said, by the grace of God, I have spent 10 good years as a civil servant in this institution. And as long as I am concerned, I am qualified for, if they want to sack me, I want you to be recorded. We have agents here. Let them go and tell them that one man, Tachia Young, said that if they are insisting that we are going to write this exam, we are going to embark on strike from that day of that exam they have proposed. We are not going to write it. They have to agree to the instructions of the council and do the right thing. This is my humble submission. Thank you.
Great son. Please, I beg you to listen to me. Thank you. My brother and friend, Kachi, has tried to express how he feels. But I'm not sure he feels as bad as I do. Because I had an opportunity to interface with some workers elsewhere. And I saw a wide difference between what they earn and enjoy and what I earn and enjoy. I didn't complete it, so now there are a few things I want to say because time is fast spent. Number one, I do not believe that the crop of leaders we have now are deceiving us. I want it to be on record. I strongly do not believe that our leaders are deceiving us. If for anything, I believe they have our interests at heart. So, if anybody goes about with the insinuation that our union leaders are deceiving us, I stand to say it is wrong, it's not correct. Kaji said he's been here for 10 years. I've been here for 17 years. And I was privileged to serve the Vice Chancellor in whose 5-year term the unions were rendered redundant. Redundant because everything that had to do with staff welfare was done in good time and everybody was happy. Those who are here or were here during the tenure of Professor Kenon Ido can bear witness. Then, sir, please pay attention. Then, sir, if you had areas of promotion, you will be happy because they will come and you will use them to solve a major problem. So people were not bother about promotion issues. The issue of strict compliance with the conditions of service was not there. Though it was in the condition of service, I want you to pay attention. It was there. But nobody bothered. Why? Even if the promotion appraisal was not done at the appropriate time, they know that when it will be done, the arrears will be paid them and they will be able to buy a land or build a house. Many of us got what we got as a result of that. Now, many universities have realized that this regime of getting arrears from within is no longer possible. For that reason, they do everything to avert the accumulation of arrears. So, it shocks me if you check my BP now. I'm not kidding, please. I'm not kidding. I'm going somewhere. That's why I really want you to listen to me. If you check my BP now, I can feel that the beat of my heart is faster now, even as I'm speaking. You know why? It shocks me that knowing full well that IBs will not pay me arrears for 1 year, arrears for 2 years, I am still dragging my foot on something I could do. Are you getting my point? So it's painful. Number 4 or number 3. I know that because of the realization of this problem, there is problem. Because some people have done a lot of consultation. I'm aware that our leaders have written letters upon letters. I'm aware they have done a lot of behind the scene consultation. I'm aware. I'm aware that some of us have put our voices at some levels, including pointing out some of these things we have said, and said, look, we are in error, we are in violation. Let us find a way to solve this problem and bring it to an end. Brethren, I'm aware that is why this meeting was called. I'm aware that is why management issued a letter for exam. Where am I going to? We cannot continue like this. We must end this problem. We must end this problem. But the question is, how can we solve this problem without creating another problem? That's the question. How can we without? And this had been my suggestion. I have the privilege to speak where some people will listen to me. And I've made a suggestion. Number 1.
And Nat, Michael Okwa, University of Agriculture, Omudike. 13th April 2021. The Vice Chancellor, Michael Okwa, University of Agriculture, Omudike. Sir, non-implementation of resolutions reached between SSANU, NASU and NAT, and the University Governing Council on 5th December 2020. May we heartily congratulate you on your well-deserved appointment as the 6th Vice Chancellor of Michael Okwa University of Agriculture, Umudike. The 3 non-teaching staff union on campus facilitate with you and pledge our unalloyed support to your leadership. Permit us to bring to your notice the non-implementation of some of the resolutions of JAC of SSANU, NASU, and NAT reached with the University Governing Council at their meeting on 5th December 2020. It is disheartening to state that only 2 out of the 8 resolutions reached have been implemented. This includes the extension of free tuition to non-teaching staff, pursuing postgraduate programs, and appointment of directors to non-teaching positions. The rest are yet to be implemented. Of special references are 1. The immediate offsetting of all outstanding areas of promotion, which include 2015-2016, 2016-2017, 2017-2018, 2018-2019. The Governing Council directed the University Management should source for fund and pay all outstanding promotions, the sum of which is 246,107,538 naira 40 kobo. However, up to date, the payments have not been made and our members are not happy about it. Kindly ensure its implementation. 2. Immediate commencement of 2019-2020 appraisal exercise. In a bid to ensure immediate conclusion of 2019-2020 promotion as to reduce the instance of promotion arrears, the University Governing Council enacted a doctrine of necessity and granted approval to university management to bypass some processes and conclude, the 2019-2020 promotion exercise. It is worrisome that the exercise has not been concluded, and more worrisome that the tenure of the Governing Council is coming to an end. This is imperative because if the tenure of the present council ends, nobody knows how soon it will be reconstituted. To this end, we appeal that whatever it takes for the 2019-2020 promotion exercise to be concluded at the forthcoming council meeting should be done. The unions are not prophets, but they saw it and it happened. 3. Immediate commencement of conversion exercise. We note with dismay that council directed for the immediate commencement of conversion exercise. We note with dismay that the council directive for the immediate commencement of conversion exercise have not been implemented. To this end, we demand for the immediate commencement of the exercise as well as to align the implementation date with 1st October of the year under reference, thereby correcting those of 2015-2016, 2016-2017 for the affected staff as appropriate. Effort should be made to conclude the exercise within the tenure of the present Governing Council. 4. Review of staff condition of service. JAC calls on the university management to quickly direct the committee on the review of staff condition of service to resume sitting so that the reviews and imputes of the non-teaching staff can be captured as directed by the University Governing Council. JAC also demands that staff who acquire professional certificate be placed in line with the condition of service. To this end, those with professional qualifications should be properly placed. 6. Account of the balance of earned allowance. We acknowledge the bursar has provided us with the balance in figures. However, we have written him demanding for the cash to be released to us, but no response. We wish to demand that you direct the bursar to make the payment into the account of JAC provided without further delay. JAC also demands that the bursar also furnish us with the account of the payment of earned allowance. While JAC applauds you for the resolution already implemented, we urge you to ensure the immediate implementation of the outstanding resolutions so presented. This action, we believe, will strengthen the cordial relationship between the management and the unions and also enhance industrial harmony on campus. Thank you. Signed, the signatories. I have another volume here which I might not be able to read. This one is very, very voluminous. But before that, I will want to read to us. You know, why we are where we are today is because of this, because of the December 5th meeting of 2020. We are in 2022. And this is the extract, the decision extract written by management, not by me, not by either of any union. But this extract is from management to tell us that whatever we are saying, we did not manufacture them. And it reads thus: Michael Okpa, University of Agriculture, Mudike, Office of the Registrar, Council Affairs Unit, internal memo. From the Deputy Registrar, Council Affairs, to the Registrar, Secretary to the Council, date 5th December 2020. Subject: decision extracts from the 27th emergency meeting of the Governing Council of Michael Okpa, University of Agriculture, Mudike, with Joint Action Committee, JAC, held on Saturday, 5th December 2020 at the Vice Chancellor's Conference Room. We can verify the date and day, whether it's a Saturday or any other working day. Item number 1. Decisions. Demand of Joint Action Committee, JAC. The Joint Action Committee, JAC, of non-teaching staff from Michael Okpa, University of Agriculture, Mudike, MOUAU, through one of their representatives, read out the demands of JAC. The following are the demands of JAC and the resolutions reached with the Governing Council at that meeting. Please, we have to be very, very attentive to this. This is what kept us where we are. Let us be attentive, because I'm very much sure a lot of memos have come to the unions from management insisting that the unions have been deceiving their members. This document I'm reading is from, it emanated from management. I didn't write it. So please, let's listen very carefully. 2.00, the immediate offsetting of all outstanding promotions. These are the decisions reached with council on 5th December 2020. The immediate offsetting of all outstanding promotions. The immediate offsetting of all outstanding promotion areas. They include 2015-2016, 2016-2017, 2017-2018, 2018-2019 promotion areas. Brethren, as at December 5th, 2020, we have year 1 outstanding 2015-2016, 2016-2017 2, 2017-2018 3, 2018-2019 4. 4 complete years outstanding promotions, and they are in arrears. And our management never find it worthy for us to get what is due to us. 4 good years as at 5th December 2020. JAC representatives further backed up their demand by insisting that since the university management are willing to borrow money from needs assessment funds to pay contractors, our welfare doesn't matter. It doesn't count anyway. Since the university management are willing, this is the comments of council, that if the university management, we are willing to borrow from needs assessment fund to pay contractors, they could also as well borrow to clear the promotion areas of staff. This is the contribution of council. Then there is this resolution. After extensive deliberations, the governing council agreed in principle that the university management should source for fund. People also know how to the money. I was there in that meeting present. They should source for fund and clear the promotion areas. In situation where management borrows such fund, it will be replaced when the federal government sends the fund, since this is the model being applied in some sister unions. This is the resolution of council. I didn't write it. It emanated from council affairs here in Michael Okwa University of Agriculture, UK. 3.00. Immediate conclusion of 2018-2019 promotion exercise. The union noted with applause that the management have since complied with her demands by promoting all concerned staff using unit departmental appraisal. I don't know about this. This was necessary because the time frame stipulated by MOUAU condition of service of promotional exercise have since passed. I'm happy management recognized that the conditions stipulated in the condition of service have since passed and have since elapsed. The charge further encouraged management to conclude the annual promotion exercise as and when due. This will remove the burden of promotion arrears. This is what we have been fighting for. This is what we have been struggling for. This document emanated from Council Affairs, Michael Okwa, University of Agriculture. Didn't write this. But in some quarters, they will always have it that we are deceiving our members. Resolution. 4.00. Immediate commencement of 2019-2020 promotion exercise. The university management reported that the process has since commenced. However, the challenge is that owing to ASU strike, the HODs and the deans are not willing to conduct department and college appraisals. Immediate commencement of 2019-2020 promotion exercise. The university management reported to council that the process has since commenced. However, the challenge is that owing to the ASU strike, the HODs and deans are not willing to conduct department through college appraisals. Resolution of council. Resolution of council, not my resolution. Resolution of council in the presence of the union and the presence of management. After deliberations and contributions from both the governing council and JAC representatives, it was agreed that 1. The governing council enacted a doctrine of necessity and granted approval to the university management to bypass the HODs, the deans who are on strike, and conclude the promotion exercise, which is 2019-2020. I didn't write this. What I'm reading emanated from Council Affairs, Michael Okwa, University of Agriculture, Mudike. 2. The promotion exercise will be concluded immediately to reduce the promotion arrears, since the federal government delays in offsetting the liabilities that emanated from such delays. Is the union deceiving anybody? Gentlemen and ladies, great SSANU. This is what kept us where we are and where we are. Some black and white, I didn't write it. In some black and white. If anybody at the peak of management is telling you that the union, your union leaders are deceiving you, it's on black and white. I don't know if we have any lawyer within us who can give us a simple interpretation to this. Do you have any lawyer around? Do we have barristers here? Sorry. Do you have barristers here? Great SSANU, please. We are here for a serious business. We are here for a serious business, please. Do we have any barrister here? Okay. Let's listen, please. I'm continuing. Let's listen. Let's listen. I have wanted a barrister to probably give us a little interpretation of what it means by invoking the doctrine of necessity. But since we don't have them around, we can consult our dictionaries. And if anybody, probably not a barrister who knows what it means, can still help us, can indicate. But that notwithstanding, this is what kept us where we are till today. Now, this is the little ones I can read. They are in volumes here. These are memos we have written to management. All these things you see here, this is not all of them. We have been writing, and we have been writing. And nothing is coming out of it. And the last, but not the least, is this one we presented to management on the 28th of September. This is the last straw that probably cultivated and pulled the elephant's skins. Let me read them. Joint Action Committee of JAC of NASU and SSANU, Michael Oba University of Agriculture, Mudike. Date 27th September 2022. That should be about 1 week now. The Vice Chancellor, Michael Oba University of Agriculture, Mudike, sir, notice of outstanding promotions. These are last memo to management. Notice of outstanding promotions. And it reads, the Joint Action Committee, JAC of the Joint Action Committee, JAC of Non-Academic Staff Union of Education and Allied Institutions, NASU, and the Senior Staff Association of Nigeria University, SSANU, Michael Okwa University of Agriculture, Mudike, wishes to notify you of the outstanding promotions, which by 30th September 2022 will be in arrears of 3 years. 2019-2020, 2020-2021, and 2021-2022. We have crossed over to the 4th year. As at 30th of September, all of us, if you are still growing careerly, you must have in one way or the other been involved. The circle has been completed. Obasanjo, everybody now. In view of the above, JAC proposes an urgent meeting with management to provide solutions to mitigate any likely stalemate. A further delay may cause that may hinder industrial harmony. Accept the assurances of JAC's esteemed regards. Sign the signatories. Why? This is very fresh. This is not the first time. It might be the third or the fourth time between 27th of March, when we commence strike, when we're back on strike, and today. Behind the scene, your representatives have been working to make sure that we deliver. We have been writing management, seeking for audience with management to discuss our issues. But unfortunately, our management, my management and your management, don't want to discuss anything with us. My management and your management don't want us to have any compromise. my management and your management know seriously that they have erred. And they don't want to discuss anything with us. But unfortunately, it has gotten to this stage. And it's quite unfortunate. Let me remind us, I think I've made this assertion sometime in January or February. On the 19th of January, at the next meeting, somewhere at Ife, they reported, FUNAP, Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, reported that management promoted 1,482 staff members, including academics, 1,842. Sometime I also reported that Federal University, Makode, have concluded their own promotion and promoted people. These are federal universities. We have currently 4 of them, Gashua. But the mother universities are 3. FUNAP, Makode, and MOUAU. These are federal universities of agriculture. As at this time, these people were processing their appraisal and promotions. There was no council. I don't know if you're understanding me. As at the time these people were processing their appraisals and promoting their staff, there was no council. But Michael Okwa University of Agriculture, Mudike, is part of the University of Agriculture. Makode have promoted to the list. There's no arrears in FUNAP. Why should we have 3 years arrears here? Brethren, your ESCOs have done their best to bring management to the negotiation table. Let me also remind us that it's as a result of this that we embarked on a 5-day warning strike. We embarked February 20, is it January? That ended 31st January. 25th February to 31st January. It's because of this. Up till now, those issues mentioned, the directives of council, far. I want to remind us that the University Council is the supreme and the utmost decision-making body of this university. The University Council is at the peak of decision-making in the university. It's not ASU. ASU doesn't make decisions, and ASU doesn't dictate for a university of this nature. Let me also remind us that the 4 principal officers we have here, the Vice Chancellor, the Registrar, the Bursar, and the Librarian, they are all employed by the Council. As the council employed me and you. Since the inception of this university, councils have been coming and they have been going. This barrack, Michael Okwa University of Agriculture, Mudike, still remains. Council is council. When in KG 1 atom of authority, carry IBA. And in the Nepo say that government is a continuum. When you are inheriting liabilities, you also inherit assets. Let me also remind this honorable Congress that this particular council that took this decision is the council that employed our Vice Chancellor, whom we have been addressing our memos directly to. The council that took this decision, we have read out, is the council that employed our vice chancellor and employed others, including all of us, whether we like it or not. If the council's authorities should be relegated for taking a decision and giving a directive through enacting a doctrine of necessity, this particular directive and that of the committee, council committee, is relegated. I must say, that means the council don't have the authority to employ our vice chancellor. That is what it means. But if they have the authority to employ our vice chancellor, they also have, our vice chancellor stands and has and retains every local stand to implement the directive of the council that employed him. Why is our own case different? Why is our own case different? Why is our own case different? Let me bring it to your notice that
I am sure we listened attentively when chairman was reading those letters. Even the last one given to management. We did not, in that letter, we never said they should give us promotion immediately. We said, let us sit down. Let us come together and reason together. I think now we're quoting Bible talk. Let us sit together, reason together, and get a way forward. And the response we received is this memo. Are they really ready for dialogue? No. That is not. And I am very happy my senior colleague and comrade said he is aware that we've written series of letters. Then the question now is, in all these letters, has management responded to one? Great SSANU, your leaders are ready. If management invites us now to come for dialogue, we will go. Because we don't have anything in our cupboard. We will go because we want solution to this. And we want it resolved peacefully. So that we will be happy. The management will be happy. And the community will experience progress.
Please listen to me. There are elders of this union. Let us use the elders to broker a very quick solution between today and tomorrow. There are directors that belong to, of course you know, that NAT have broken out of Jack. And what we're saying, Jack is not saying it. So I would want us, it's an appeal I'm making. I'm not saying that we're not right. We are right. I'm not saying what management has done is absolutely correct. In fact, if you look at the commission of service, they have violated it. There's no, if you take it to heaven, take it to God, take it to hell, it is clear. But I want us to use the elders of this union and broker a solution today and tomorrow. Mr. Chairman, if we can do this, we can come back and solve this problem. That's my appeal. Thank you very much.
Greatest upon the greatest SSANU. I remain my humble self, Comrade Honor Emily Charles. A lot has been said. I don't want to go through how our executive have been able to talk with management, trying to dialogue with them and all that stuff. We've heard it. And I want to tell us, I was one of the persons that were feeling that nothing was happening. But this meeting is an eye-opener for me and for many of us. Let me start with our brother, the last speaker. I'm aware that when he was part of the former ESCO, he took a decision not to write exam. Yes. And I believe at that point in time, it was a very excellent decision. He was part of that decision. And then turning around now, while we are still in the same situation, nothing has changed. Coming to tell us to write exams. Very similar. Very similar. Permit me to say that we are not afraid of writing exams.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. Great SSANU. We are here for a serious business. We are here for a serious business. It's like a debate. It's not like a debate. Please, we are bearing our minds. And whatever we are discussing here, whatever we are agreeing here is making or mind us. Comrade Ekpo, let bear his opinion. There's no way we crucify him because of it. That's his opinion. He has every right to it. Please, whenever we are speaking, let us listen attentively to allow us to conclude on time. Less than no time, school run will start. Please, thank you very much. Continue.
Please, I didn't attack him personally. Please, I hope you
No.
don't. So, now, like I was saying, I said many of us have written exams. So, exam is not the problem. Our problem has been timing. And then coming here now to say that we should go and write exam, it appears to me like we want even dogs don't go back to their vomit. They don't. They don't. And then I stand to be corrected. But I know I'm not making a mistake. What the position we are taking from this place will make or mar us, as he has said. But me, I am fully in support of not writing these exams. Management is trying to test our will. When the other administration, called off, that's when they told us not to write exam. Management hurriedly brought out a memo. When they were assured that maybe from their feelers that the exam will not be held, they now hurriedly brought out a memo so that we can write exam. Now we called a meeting. They still hurriedly brought out another memo to write an exam. I wanted to ask, even though
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Mine is a question because I want to be clarified on something. I understand that within the period we were on strike, that my name is Carlo, Brazil Department. I understand that within this period we were on strike, in a new DVC, because that one had expired, was elected. How was it organized? You were appointed. I thought there was a senator. Somebody came to clack. Some people came to clack it. How did it happen? So how come we don't get such, treatment when it comes to that of non-teaching staff? Thank you.
Because when the chairman took time to give sequential approach, peaceful approach to management, I tell you, I'm not part of management. I'm a director, but I'm not part of management. Some of the information given, I'm not in the picture. But I know that some people have been working behind the scene to see that this areas of promotion is being done. I'm not seeking for promotion any longer because I'm at my level, at my apex. But then, I'll probably ask one germane question. How do we navigate this without creating another problem? One of our other colleagues also said, 2 wrongs does not make 1 good. During the strike, a lot of our members retired on old grade. One thing you don't know is that this is also affecting their pension. This non-payment is affecting your pension. And you are even wrong to say 2000. Some people have not been promoted to 214. Some people have passed one grade without earning a penny. Shall we continue like this? Let us find a way and navigate this thing and put an end to this thing. We can do it. The only way we can solve this problem and make sure that we don't go back to, areas of promotion. That is where let us find a way of it. Is our body they hurt. We want to go. That will not solve our problem. We are shooting ourselves on the leg. Even this strike we went. Some of us have privileged information, but it's not for us to come here and say it. Even this strike we went. If there was other ways we could avoid it, because this government is deaf and dumb. The present government is deaf and dumb. They are looking for money. The former accountant general, the acting accountant general before Idris that they have taken to court now, the one that replaced him, made a germane comment in a workshop that we are borrowing to pay salaries. The next day he was removed. Why? Because that revealed the secret of government. Another man is there now. Because the government doesn't have money anywhere. And worst thing, policy change has come in. When we are taking decisions, we should align it with government current policy, the extant policies. One, when Abadi made reference to Onyi those time, that was one of the best moments we had in Michael Okpara. That the pioneer this and that of Onyido. Because that time payment was local. You could depend, you can force management to do it. But now everything has time frame. If you don't submit salary something before 15th or 10th, your salary is gone, the arrears is gone. So whatever decision you are taking, the decision is yours. Whatever decision you are taking, please consider all sides of it, so that you don't further shoot yourself on the leg. It is not true that some of us, some people here, anybody here, you should take it that I'm the chairman, because I've been listening to your comment. Nobody is a spy. If you are here, there's nothing to spy about over the facts you have released. What are you spying about? Facts. So there's no spy. There's nothing like spying or coming to be agent of management, because the facts are there and you are presenting the fact as it is. Another issue I want to talk about is the issue of, you made reference to placement. You see, bursary is not supposed to be doing placement. The registry cannot employ, and bursary will place. It is the registry that places staff. And thank God that issue of placement is being resolved. Because previously, during Onwudike, that issue came up. I was in personnel at that time. And we tackled that issue. I don't know how it went back. Placing person on one. I did that of all the academic staff in the university when I was in personal academic matters. I did the progression of all academic, and we removed placement from 1 to 2. I don't know how it went back to 1 again, but thank God that has been handled according to your information. So please, whatever decision we are taking, let us take. But I will advise, my own personal opinion, that we write the exams. That's my personal opinion. I will advise that we will not fail. What makes you think that management is interested in you failing? We will not fail. We have the passing exam, we will all pass. It is human beings that are handling this thing. The only thing I regret is that even when you write the exam and pass, there's no there won't be any monetary attachment. It will be notional. It's going to be notional. Let us find a way and navigate this thing, and now insist. The point I want to make is, when after reading this thing, is this issue of 2022. They should have included it in this one, so that when you write one exam, it will be one off exam, and then management registry will find a way of navigating around it. I think that is where the issue of what Obadi said becomes germane. The issue of giving time before you take final decision. Giving time to go back to the acting register and say, look at. Some people are also due for confirmation. The confirmation and do for confirmation and promotion. And they have not gotten their confirmation. And they are talking of writing exam. So these are the issues we have to address. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Great SSANU. Great. My name is Comrade SSANU of the Center for Entrepreneurial Development.
Sorry, comrade, please. Future speakers, let's try to be brief and straight to the point. Don't have more time, please.
I want to thank our ESCO and our members. You have said it all. We thank God. I want to thank God first of all for keeping us alive, all we went through in the past months. Because if we conclude everything here without telling God that we are grateful, it has not been easy. Please, those of you that are talking about strike, don't just mention that word. I'm not begging. What I want to say is that the exam we are talking about is through Greece. If it is not A, it is B. Even if all the elders in this hall go to them, they will not agree. Because from what Comrade Ego said, from the past administration to you, from all the letters, they have not agreed. So there's no point going again to talk about for them to agree for the exam not to go. I am just pleading, let them go. When you open the exam system, if it is not A, it is B, and then we move. We move. 2019, 2020 will be handled. 2020, 2021 will be handled. By that time, by the time they finish marking it, they will now come to some of us that is 2021, 22, so that we move. Because when two elephants are fighting, it is the grass that suffers. We have dependents, we have children, they need money. Look at how we suffered for these 4 months. I don't know whether you have looked at the one between Professor Sadeke and Senator Chris in Ige. There's no headway. So let us not come and do the same thing here. I'm just pleading. Let us forget about going to plead with the management. Let us write the exam.
Thank you very much.
And move forward.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Comrade Yusuf James Kamade. I've been listening to people speaking since morning, and I'm so happy with all the comments. Now, we have been looking for solution to this problem, in which, by the grace of God, we are going to have the solution. Now, I kept quiet listening to so many views and suggestions. Now, what came to my head first was that someone said the university historically had similar problem in the time past, and it was addressed. Those who were here before us. Now, first question I want to ask the person is, how was that problem resolved? One. Now, coming back, which we need to make reference to that. The union leaders need to have, or we need to make reference back to that. And how it was addressed can be used as a reference while making presentation to management at any time. One. Are we getting it? Now, secondly, we have listened to our leaders. These, our leaders, according to the management, young leaders, I'm so proud of them actually. They have not disappointed me. While the leader was speaking, tears was just coming, like running through my eyes. I'm not joking. You won't understand the reason why this is happening. Even as I am talking, I'm crying. I'm not joking. The reason why I am saying this is that people in this country has failed to do what is right. We hate what is right in Nigeria. I don't know why. I don't know why. My dad, I'm privileged to live with white people. I'm telling you, in Gombe State. My dad worked with white men. In Ashaka Cement Company, I am telling you, if you know a junior staff lives like a management staff of this university, before you ask for what you deserve, it will be given to you. But I don't know, I told my dad I don't want to work for Nigerian government. My father forced me by force to come to Mudigi. I will say it. I don't want to work for Nigerian government. I am forced to work for Nigerian government because I am too intelligent by the grace of God to work for Nigerian government. I'm a resources. So what I am saying is that why is it that we hate what is right? And I thank God for these leaders. They are standing for what is right. What do I mean? We have what we call condition of service, which learned people, educated people in a university system, not even another ministry, educated, what we call it, educated environment, sat down to write a comprehensive document that will guide people. And here the same people are throwing it away. Permit me to let this house know that I've once even asked our current Vice Chancellor concerning this condition of service. During my staff orientation, I took my time to read it. There are so many things that we deserve that we are not being given. And it clears my heart. So I asked the Vice Chancellor, I said, why is it that when a staff commits wrong, we will carry the condition of service and use it to sanction the staff? But when it comes to the right of the staff, we will throw away the condition of service. Please, my elders are here who are, senior officers in the SPAT, let me use registry. We are the ones that used to carry the condition of service and make minutes. And then forward in reference to the condition of service. But why is it that the same way that we're in SPAT, we cannot stand on this condition of service? We're trying to bend it when it comes to our welfare. If I refuse to come to work, that's the reason why I don't want to come. I don't come to work again like before. I can't again. Now, I'm saying all this story. Why I'm saying this is for us to see the reason why we are actually speaking on what is right. Please, we should understand this. Now, condition of service stated everything clearly, which we are supposed to be guided by it. Now, the second solution, or the ultimate solution I have in my brain to give to this noble house is this. The chairman mentioned there is a supreme body of this university system, which is what? The council. And if there is a fight between the management and the unions or the staff, who supersedes those two bodies? The council. So since there is a problem, the university or our union can decide to tell the management that, please, can we kindly wait for council to come? Since you told us that there is no council, I am presenting this humble opinion that we should wait for this, we should hold on, and let us present this condition of service with even the decision by council, the previous council. You can make reference, you can write to the council, even if they have not yet come, ahead of their coming. Our union should write a letter telling the coming council, if they have not yet come, I don't know whether they have come or they have not yet come, telling them that, please, we have seen a timetable of exams. There is office of council affairs, right? The union should write a letter to the office of council affairs. Let them come and meet the letter waiting for them. That we are not going to write exams because this office, council office, said that that exam should be, what we call it, waived. We are not actually saying we are obeying the office of the council. Because that is an official office, a powerful office. So I think we are not disrespecting our management, we are obeying them, but because of the council decision, that is why we are actually saying we are obeying the decision of the council. Do you understand? That is the reason why I've been shouting I want to speak. God bless you.
How can you Kamali for president?
Please,
sorry, please. There is another option. There is another solution. The last solution is this. In case, if council fail to come, we are all educated. That is why we went to school. Our school should work. thank God our council, our leader here was asking, please, where are the lawyers among us? The truth is that our barristers are not helping us. We are all important in this fight. Let me not use the word fight. In this issue. Struggle. So the issue is that it is, I don't know, me, I'm a novice in this thing. Is it wrong for we as union, since we are looking for peaceful means, mommy, peace studies are covering the resolution, I'll be the office. I think we have one of the peace offices in MOUAU where issues are being resolved. Example. Secondly, if that is not actually harnessed, if they will not be able to do anything for us, I think that's where even Mr. Obadere is coming from. That council, we can call some of the, through that office, do you understand? To call for peaceful dialogue in that office with them. If that is not, if they do not listen to that peace office of MOUAU now, now we can equally use the legal means. Yes. The union should have legal body that can be able to sue. I'm not saying we should sue the university, but we are looking for this. I think God is equally means it's a means of attaining peace, right? Yes. Good. We are not fighting. Yes. We can present it to learned people. We are not educated, so to say. They say they are learned. So we can present it to the learned people with all these evidences and the extracts, but with you, we can present it to court. So that court can be able to say what is the right thing to be done. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Please let me stand on the 16th protocol. My name is Tina Okafo. In the history of the university system, there's one thing we call the university culture. Each universities in Nigeria have their own culture. And what the university system is synonymous with having a due process whenever you are, trying to make an agreement, either agitation or resolving conflicts. As it appears, because I did not start this meeting at the start of the meeting, commencement of the meeting, I didn't start. But what I've been able to get preview to from the ESCOs concerning this 2019, 2020, 21 appraisal year. Not even in my view, for the number of years I've worked in the university, I know there's a due process for promotion. You have to fill your upper form. Then the average of each year are computed before you can be recommended for promotion. So if that one has been done, then we were told, because previously I learned level 8 to 9, they don't write exam. So subsequently when the condition of service was amended and we were told we'll be writing 8 to 9. Please, I'm not holding brief for management, but I'm just trying to let us know what is. I want us to inquire or ask one question from what the ESCOs have said. That the council said that the 2019-2020 appraisal year should be concluded. The council also said that there should be no exam before. If they say exam should be waived, because what I've been hearing is conclusion, concluded. And if you are saying commence and concluded, the key word there, they have not said should exam be waived. If that angle is there that the exam should be waived, then I think we'll have a local standing to present to the management that we cannot write that exam again. But if the keyword is commencement and concluded, like every university, like I mentioned earlier, I don't want to mention some universities, but during admission, some universities, we say 200, but some universities will go and 220, some will even say 140. But nobody has any right to say, oh, why are you admitting students 140, 160? If MOUAU management has said all is deserving deserving staff from 8 upwards should be subjected to interview. Please, I want to plead with this honorable gathering. Let us write the exam. Secondly, subsequent one, because the ESCOs has already cited before that we are not afraid of exam, which I'm also on that. I'm not afraid of exam. If as each year passes, I think our bone of contention now should be that how management could align all the outstanding years and do away with all the exams and let us conclude it so that there will be no backlog of what do you call it? There will be no backlog of arrears or outstanding promotion. Then thirdly, each unionism is synonymous with agitation. And when you agitate, you do all the instruments at your disposal for in order to get what you want. You will still come to the table and judge. President Yar'Adua, may God rest his soul. During the agitation of the Niger Delta, they took on weapons, they did whatever, busted pipelines. But all the military incidences could not control the whole situation. But the man came to the table and said, bring down your tools. Let us look for an amicable solution. Let us judge up. He made issue of what you now have amnesty.
That is what we are saying.
So I don't want a situation whereby we just approach this as like we are having anything. But I'll just lead into all this. This is my own view. Thank you.
Great SSANU. All education, of course, are becoming tired. We have had different views and opinions, but let me react a little to what we heard from the last speaker. Please, if you were here when I went down memory lane, you should have noticed that we have about 5 or 6 memos on having an interface with management, which management have not permitted. We are ready to judge up with management, but management don't want that for now. And secondly, if I picked what you said well, we have not said we will not write exams, but let the exams come as at when due. They are explicit in the condition of service, like we have kept asking ourselves, how on earth can an organization somewhere at Abapak be more organized than an institution like Michael Ogba University of Agriculture, Budike? Our struggle is just on getting the right things done, and at the right time too. Nobody is fighting anybody, and I must be frank with you. I'm not dictating for anybody. If we don't correct this abnormally, it will haunt us to eternity. If we don't correct it, it will haunt us to eternity. The past administration came and met it. They continued because there was no challenge. We were not worried. The leadership then did their best, but I must be frank, their best wasn't enough. So what we are doing is to add a little pressure so that we bring management to do what is right. That's all we are saying. And we have been pleading. Let us do this thing and sort this thing once and for all, amicably. I will be frank with you. If we decide to embark on strike today, whether the leadership of Professor Iwe likes it or not, this particular management must lose something on a daily basis. That's the truth. We can deny it anywhere, and we can construe it to mean anything. But the truth is that if we embark on strike today, management have not been able to buy this to run their mill. But I'm aware we are paying money. The students are paying money for their transcript and their results. But since 7 weeks, we resumed. That particular department has been so active. PR activities going on there. Management have been receiving money. But still, without light, still, we have not been able to buy this. Peradventure, this house decides to lock up. What then will happen? Will it be better than to dialogue with the union? Will the consequences be better than dialoguing with the union? Let me tell us, for anybody that seeks and manages it, it's not a private business where anybody can come and take any decision. All of us are stakeholders. As a staff, you're a stakeholder. As a student, you're a stakeholder. As the host community, you're a stakeholder. There are certain decisions that must be taken, before they are taken, your consent must be consulted, whether we like it or not. What we are saying is, let us do things aright. And if we are giving it any other interpretation, it's left for the person. It's left for the person. Like Comrade Oba said, I will always cite this example. My senior comrade, Ikechuwa Zoroko, the little master he's still using today. He's always pride. He will always beat his heart and say that I bought this car with my promotion arrears. Promotion arrears in Kegodebole. Promotion arrears in Kegi or Debole. You can watch me on number 60 Mala Street. You see, when you're there, then you receive it. And who is going to pay it for that matter? Our concern, why we are concerned, seriously, is because the promotion areas are not even coming. Had it been it was during the period of the master himself, Professor Nido, we will relax. Now 20 years, but for now it's no longer coming. And for God's sake, we have seen where our problem lies. Why won't we kill this particular snake and scorpion from the egg? That's what we're asking. And nothing else. The management should arise to their responsibility. The issue of contractors are not better than the welfare of the staff. Without the staff here, the student will not be here. Without the student, the staff will not be here. All of our activities are very, very complementary. Then why should the staff always pay the brunt? Especially in the case where management have failed. As for me, I'm not a politician anyway. Had it been at the management, I will find it easy to negotiate. I will be the last person that will pray that this management will fail. I've been praying for them to succeed. But while I'm praying for them to succeed, I don't need to starve to pray because I'm not fasting. This house, the only thing I want to seek from this house is a headway. Action. How? I'm coming to you. How are we going to solve this problem once and for all and delete the issue of accrued promotional arrears from this system. That is why we are here today. We have fed ourselves with enough information. But the time has come when we need to tell ourselves the truth. Do we continue like this? Do we continue like this? We cannot continue like this. Please, Comrade Obadire, if you have any other thing to tell us, please tell us before we conclude.
Give me. Give me.
Thank you. I said I am not taking this second chance for granted, and I thank you sincerely for it. Men and brethren, my suggestion as a way out of this quagmire is that let us sit for this exam on Tuesday. One. While Comrade Onyinye spoke and some other people spoke, what I wanted to tell us, I'm not afraid of saying my mind anywhere, you know me for that. But there is a behind the scene action that our elders can take. When we talk about elders, you may not know them. You may not see them. We are talking, please, can you listen to me, please? Can you listen to me, please? If we, listen up, Mr. Chairman, members of this, if you make reference to our conditions of service, somebody, I don't know if the person that spoke earlier was a legal person. Our management is in violation of the conditions of service. We have established that. If you interpret it critically and say, how do we stop it? So how we will stop it? Listen, Mr. Chairman, if we decide in this house today that the way to stop it is to boycott the exam, proceed on a strike, the problem will increase. It will increase because in no one it will increase. If we embark on a strike now, what we are protesting is that this exam is related, we are not writing it. Do you know the interpretation? They will say, listen, the scheduled exam, they refuse to write it. We will still be there. But, my submission is this. Let us write this exam and let us write. Listen to him. This is his own opinion. It is his opinion. Please listen to him. Please. I love. Please. Please try and conclude, please. Thank you. Comrade. There are 270 people who are supposed to, as it were, do this exam for 2019-2020. There are about 300 who are supposed to do 2020-2021. Altogether, about 600. Some of them, like you said, are dead. What I'm appealing, my submission is more of an appeal that the way to end this backlog is to do this exam and then
my earlier suggestion of elders consultation. It will work. It will work. Try it and see. It will work. Thank you.
Let us be very, very careful with the decision we are going to make today. The decision we will make today will either make us or let us. When the Federal Polytechnic went on strike, the strike lasted for I think about a month. When they called out the strike, the Federal Polytechnic did resume. Because they were having the same issue we are having. The teaching staff refused to resume. Now, the rector, right? The rector called them for a meeting, and after much dialogue, asked the union to give him 3 months because the rector then just resumed. He's the new rector. Asked the union to give him 3 months, and gradually, as I'm speaking with you now, something is happening. Something positive is happening. The decision we are going to make today will determine our fate for the next 3 or 4 years. We are not fighting anybody. We are not scared of writing exams. We have all written exams in different fields that brought us to this position that we are today. But our welfare must be taken seriously. If they can delay you for this promotion for 2-3 years, and eventually they get you to write the exam, do you think if you are due for promotion the next time that they will give it to you the right time? No! Let us tell ourselves the truth. Now, I will align myself with the decision our colleague there made. Let us involve the governing council. Our council has been inaugurated. And to the glory of God, we are expecting them any moment. Let us involve the council. If we decide to shut down, if we decide to down tools, believe me, something will happen. Because the federal government has taken pain to resolve the lingering issues with the non-teaching unions that lasted for 4-5 months. And an internal issue is now making the university shut down again. And you think the federal ministry of education will sit and watch it and watch us? No, they will intervene. My advice is this to our union, our leaders. Emotion. Please, let us involve the media houses. Let this our issue get to our